Hello. How's it going? I feel like it's been forever since I've done Monday night reading sprints. And I think it's because I had to cancel. Oh, yeah. So I had to cancel, unfortunately, last week. Gosh, it feels like that was so long ago. But hello, how's it going? I feel like I don't know where to look because I have like a whole new setup going on right here. I just really wanted to sit in my big comfy chair. So kind of like shifted some stuff around and all that fun jazz. But hi, I feel like I don't even know how to act anymore, but how's it going? Let me know how your day is. It does feel like it's been forever, Gwen. In case anyone's curious, I was testing something out. So if you see this like bright blue like comment, I was testing out the super chat feature. Because if you didn't know, starting Friday night at 7 p.m., I'm actually hosting a 24-hour reading sprint. I will be live. Well, I plan to, as long as things go well. I am planning on being live for 24 hours. I'm going to have some reading sprints. I'm going to have a few activities. Some friends are going to join me, all that fun jazz. So I wanted to test the super chat feature, because the reason for this reading sprint that's happening on Friday night is my dear friend Lindsay has been basically through the ringer. She has stage 4 melanoma mentistic. I think that's how you say it. I'm so horrible with words. But she is... she's got stage 4. She has been through so many different procedures and treatments and things like that, and it has not been going very well. But we believe she is on a new like treatment plan. But with everything that's been going on, there's a lot of like medical bills and things like that. So I wanted to raise money for her on her behalf. She doesn't know I'm doing this. I think she has a lot of pride and would try to like stop me from doing this, but I'm doing this in honor of her. So everything that is donated will be given to her, as well as my full YouTube paycheck that I do get. I will be donating that full check to her as well. So I'm very excited to, host this. I've always wanted to try this, but never did. And so now I feel like this is a great time. But I would really like to use the super chat feature just because it will all come into one place. So yeah, if you head over to my Sleep When I'm Dead Discord, which I always have linked down below, I have like a full section for the 24-hour readathon. 24-hour reading sprints. It has information, has a way on how to donate if you do the super chat feature. So if you see that bright blue comment, that is what it's for. I'm very excited to see how this event goes. That will start at Friday. It's from 7 p.m. on Friday to 7 p.m. on Saturday. So I'm going to need a lot of coffee, a lot of energy, and some good books as well. So it's going to be super exciting. What am I reading tonight? I'm so glad you asked. I have been itching for a summer romance. Ever since I read One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune, I have been itching for another summer romance. So I did some shopping over the weekend because Target was having a buy one, get one half off sale. And so I ended up picking up this book, which I've never heard of, which is One Last Summer by Kate Spencer. I love the cover. Super cute. It is an adult romance. It is summer camp vibes. Kind of has like an enemies to lovers type of vibe. From what I gathered, like woman decides to go back to her childhood summer camp with her friends, and also the one guy that like I guess like they had beef back when they were kids, is also there. So it's a little summer romance. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to start this tonight. So that is what I'm reading. Let me know if you're here. What are you reading? I'm so excited to chat with you guys. Get me back in the swing of things before Friday. It does feel like it's been forever. I 100% agree. Hello. Definitely. Wait, hang on. I can't even read the chat because I'm so far away. Definitely needed these friends. It feels like I barely read anything this month. I'm still reading Polybus, I think is how you say it. So I'm so glad you're here, Brandon. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully you'll get some reading in. Hello, Maggie. Reading None Shall Sleep. That is a favorite over in the Talk Bookish to Me Patreon. Hello. How are you? Hey, Devin. 6 p.m. Eastern start time, right? Nope. It is going to be 7. So 7 to 7. So love your new setup. Big comfy chairs are the best. Looking forward to your 24-hour sprints. Thank you so much. It's going to be great. I have like quite a bit of things lined up. Let me see if I can share. Everything. So like all the donations, if there is a, like if we hit a milestone, I guess you can say, like there's like events or things that could be done. One of my favorites is if we hit our top max goal, Justin has to read a book and he has to vlog his experience. So I'm very excited for that. But we have like games, quizzes, reading challenges, some sneak peeks of certain things. So if you haven't checked it out, if you go to Sleep When I'm Dead Discord, there is a tracker, which I will have this up on the screen on Friday. So that way people can know. Jen, hello. Eating dinner during the first sprint, and then I'll be reading The Missing Half. Yay, I just finished that. Perfect segue. 2 Mondays from now, I will be hosting the Sleep When I'm Dead book club discussion for The Missing Half. It'll have me, Lena, as well as Sarah. So we are so excited to discuss this book. I just finished it, and I have so many thoughts and feelings I cannot wait to talk about. Let's see. Betsy, hello. Going to be starting Shield of Sparrows tonight. I feel like everyone is reading this book, so I hope you're enjoying it. I hope to make it to your 24-hour sprints, and I'm praying for her. Thank you so much. It seems like she's kind of on the upward trend. She's just having a lot of side effects to a lot of things. But yeah, but if you can't make it at 7, no worries. I'm going to be here for 24 hours. So I need to stock up on like snacks and food and like, yeah, it's going to be fun. I cannot wait. Hello, Angel. You have such a sweet... Stop it. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Hello. Can't wait for the 24-hour sprints. Going to try to participate for as much as going to try to participate for as much of it as I can. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm like nervous because I've never done anything like this before. And I also like hate asking for money. You know what I mean? But I know this will mean so much to her. So I would love to also try to get like a video clip of me like giving her the money. So be on the lookout for that. Listening to Everything's Coming Up Rosie, currently at 33%. Also, if I'm like looking off to the side, it's because the font is bigger than right here. So apologies. Hey, Sarah, reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's so much fun. I've heard that book going around too as well. I've heard good things so far. Tonight I'm reading The Love of My Afterlife. Is that good? I always pick it up at the bookstore and never buy it. So you'll have to let me know what you think of it. Girl, I got so many from the BOGO 50% off sale. I'm reading Book Lovers. Okay, I was struggling to find either books I don't already own or read, or books I actually want to read. But I was like, I'm going in there to get summer romances. And I found this one. I was like, okay, this one sounds good, but girl math, if you don't get the second book so you get the discount, you're losing money, right? Right. Okay, cool. I could not find a second book that I wanted. I did, however, find this might be a little bit of a sneak peek. I did, however, find the book for Sleep When I'm Dead for October. So it's already out. And I almost bought it, but then I found another summer romance I wanted to get as well. So I put that one up because I have plenty of time to pick it up. So, and I just narrowed down that co-host. So I almost have the rest of the year. Like I have all the books ready except for one. And then I need one more co-host. So, but I'm very excited. So yeah, so I only got 2 books, which is shocking to me. Let's see. Leaving work in about 15 minutes. So these will be driving sprints. Well, I hope you make it to your destination. Hello, how's it going? Thank you so much. I did. So long story short, last Monday I canceled. Monday was like a horrible day. As you know, I have one of my 3 dogs. His name is Ovi. He is my baby, like my baby. Unfortunately, he will be 12 this year, and he's been having some seizures. So that day was a very emotional mess because we suspected he was having seizures, but never saw him. And that Monday morning, I witnessed it. So we had to take him to the doctor, and it was just a very emotional day. And as much as reading sprints would have been a distraction, I just could not really be on, if that makes sense. So I decided not to do like public reading sprints, and I ended up joining someone else's sprints for their Patreon just to kind of make it a little bit more low casual, you know what I mean? But yeah, but I'm back, I promise. Hi, Zoe. I'm going to be reading Nancy Drew book tonight. The Ghost of Cavern Cove. Cute. I haven't read a Nancy Drew in forever. I'm about 17% through, and it's really cute and funny so far. I love cute and funny. Also, girl math, you have to buy books at about the same price or else you lose money because it chooses the lesser one. I have a spreadsheet. You need to send me that spreadsheet then. Hello. I'm reading What Lies Beyond the Veil. Cute. I almost said cute and cool at the same time. Is that like from Mean Girls? Girl, cool and great. Oh, man. My Morky has really bad seizures. It's very sad. I'm sorry you're going through that. Thank you. It's just like, it's so heartbreaking, but also I don't know if it's like 100% what's happening. So, but we are going to start him on some seizure medicine. So, girl, yeah. How traumatic for you with Ovi? Hope I spelled yes, Ovi with an IE. Animal or human seizures? They are. I was like, what is happening? So, yeah, not fun. Not fun. Oh my gosh, my dog is also going to be 12 this year, and she has also started having seizures. That's crazy. I totally understand how you feel. That's been really hard. My dog is my baby. I know. Ovi was actually Justin got him and proposed to me. So I got a ring, a fiance, and a dog all within like 20 seconds. It was crazy. So all right, let's start sprinting because I'm ready to read. I just have to go find my vlog camera because I do want to vlog this. I have like a video idea. So I want to try to film this, and then I want to read one more book before sprints on Friday. So fingers crossed. Anyways, let me pull up the screen real quick. I think I like this one better. Yeah. So we are going to sprint for 40 minutes. You'll hear the little timer, but I thought this coastal sunset fireplace would be nice and cozy. So let's read for 40 minutes and then we'll come back and chat. Happy reading, everyone. Hello. Sorry, I had one paragraph to read, and so I was like, let me just finish this chapter real quick. But hello. How was everyone's sprints? I read 24 pages. I just got to chapter 5 of this book, and so far so good. It's kind of got like I don't want to say a weird start because I don't want to like throw people off, but like the start's kind of interesting. So, but yeah, I'm really, really liking it so far. There was a lot going on during the first sprint. For one, I was trying to keep the whole 24-hour sprint a surprise from my friend. And I like blocked her on Instagram so she couldn't see anything. Well, I didn't realize she follows my Sleep When I'm Dead account. And so she found it and she texted me and she's fine. She's just like, I'm just so surprised and happy. And she's like, first of all, the thing she said, she sent me a screenshot of my Instagram story. She said, I'm literally bawling my eyes out right now. I was like, oh no, you weren't supposed to find out about this. So she knows. And she's like, I'm just like so shocked and honored. And she's like, I was like, well, I said, I don't know how much we're going to raise, but I said, I wanted to do something. And she's like, the thought is what truly matters. So she wants me to tell everyone, thank you, who does end up coming or, donating and stuff like that. And then she gave me an update because she's actually, I think like in Maryland right now, meeting with a bunch of people for I don't know a whole lot, but basically she's trying to become a candidate for something that I think is still kind of like in beta mode. And like I started crying because she said that the doctor says she's a good candidate and that whatever, I'm going to try not to cry. But basically he believes what treatment plan they're trying to do is her best option to keep her alive. And that just like broke my heart. I'm so sorry. So I like asked her questions and stuff like that and went to go talk to Justin and had like a little boohoo party for me. So anyways, I'm not gonna cry. Not now. So okay. Anyways, how did everyone else do? Let me know. Let's see. I think this was the next comment because I was talking about my proposal. Thank you. He did good. I was just in so much shock that like I was like, what is that? Because he also threw me an engagement party too. So I was kind of like in shock in a way. Hello, Wendy. How's it going? Brandon says hi. Let's see. Just joined. We'll be reading Warrior Cats Into the Wild by Aaron Hunter. Nice. Laura, hello. Just joined to say hi. I'm getting ready to make dinner. Some kind of citrus pork tacos. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Please come back and let us know how that was. That sounds so good. Reading Live and Let Chai. Took a shower and decided to read Canyon of Deceit by Deanne Mills. Sorry, it might help if I actually put up the comment. Let's see. Just got home from work, hopping on with a glass of rosé and the self-published mystery I found in my free little library, which so far is pretty good. Oh, that's cute. Nice. Started my drive, almost done with Book Lovers too. Oh, that's awesome. Let me bring this here. Okay, there we go. Made it to chapter 13, 24% of Love of My Afterlife. Still enjoying it. Nice. I started The Summer We Forgot. Just finished The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. Awesome. Welcome in. Made it a whole 10 pages. I swear, every time I do sprints, everyone starts talking to me. I know. I don't know if anybody follows this girl on TikTok. Oh, what is her name? I think it's Britt in her book. She's the one with the whiteboard and the pointer. And she was talking about, like, why do I always read? And there's some kind of gravitational force that makes people want to read to me while I have a book in my hand. I was dying. I was like, this is me. Hi, I was a little late to the party, but I'm reading just for the summer. Yay! I love that one. I hope you enjoy it. Jules, I'm here. Forgot you start earlier now. I know. I don't know if I want to keep it at 7 or stay at 8, but tonight I definitely had to start early because I have to end early because I have to get up at the butt crack of dawn to help a friend before I go to work. So, yeah. Brandon said read 33 pages and made it to page 233. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I promise I'll stop crying. It's just that last sentence like hit me right in the chest. Thanks. Thanks. Y'all are sweet. Hello. I forgot these were earlier tonight. I just finished dinner. I'm about to take a shower and then read. I also need to take a shower. But I think I'm going to wait till after sprints. So, well, actually, I kind of have to. Encouraging news. Yes. I think they called it, hang on. What did they call it? Immunotherapy? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm like the dumbest when it comes to medical stuff. Yes, I agree. I agree. Oh my gosh, did I miss a 7 p.m. start again? No worries. I know. I feel like I need to go back to 8 o'clock. So maybe I might do that. Because I feel like for me, I feel like it's easier because I don't have to rush to get everything started. You know what I mean? So thank you so much. Ha, you and me both, Corinna. I want Laura's supper and Kristen's glass of rosé. I agree. I agree. That actually sounds great together. Hello, reading a beach read tonight. So good. Would be better if I was reading it on a beach, but oh well. I agree. We're going to the beach in August, and my friend Lindsay is coming, and we have like a big friend group, and every year her and her boyfriend are not able to come, but this year they are, and I'm so excited. Obviously if health and everything is good, but I'm so excited. And like she in the group is like the only one that like reads, I think, like on a consistent level. And so she's like, I'm so excited. We get to read the whole time. So I'm very excited. Reading an arc called When She Escaped. Ooh, sounds interesting. Do the best time for you, girl. We'll catch on one day. You're funny. You're so funny. Let's see. It's 8:05. Let's do another 40-minute sprint. Let me bring this back up. Is it this button? No, it's this button. Okay. All right, let's read for another 40 minutes and then we'll come back and chat. Happy reading. Hello, how's it going? How did everyone do? Let me know. I did get a little bit distracted because I had to go talk to Justin for a little bit because we've got such a big day tomorrow for both of us. So, anyways, I read more and I feel like the next sprint I'm going to get, like, I feel like it's going to be a good hit because, like, the love interest just entered the villa, if you get my drift. But I'm really liking it. It's definitely kind of reminds me a little bit of Carly Fortune's writing. I don't know why. I will say there's one character in the beginning of this book, which I'm reading this if anyone just joined. One Last Summer by Kate Spencer. The woman's kind of like a workaholic and her assistant, and it's the audiobook narrator, the voice that she does is so annoying. It sounds like Gypsy Rose Blanchard is speaking, and it's so annoying. But luckily she's out of the work scene, so we are finally at camp. I made it to page 54, chapter 8. So I'm really liking it so far. So everyone else, let me know how far you got into your book. I popped some popcorn. This is cinnamon sugar popcorn. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it's good, but it's not great. If that makes any sense. So, let's see. I think this is the next comment. Jessie, I'm late. I paused. I showered after sprints 2. I'm sorry about what you're going through. Oh, no worries. I just went through it with my best friend. It's really, really hard. Sending you love. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Gwen missed the check-in last time. No worries. Definitely do what time is best for you. I will say, because it's currently 8:45 right now, and I'm going to do one more sprint, whereas like normal sprints I only do 2. So kind of works out. Hey, I was just watching the beginning of the live show, so I missed the check-in. The new time is throwing me off. I'm so excited for the 24-hour reading sprint. Me too. This Friday. It's going to be so much fun. Read 40 pages that sprint, made it to page 273. Have about 60 pages left. Awesome. You can totally finish. Gwen is reading The Water Knife on page 61. That is for Elise's book club, I believe. The Libernauts. So hopefully you're enjoying that. Yvette was the most productive because she is home now. Finish Book Lovers, and I'll start A Dance of Lies. What did you end up rating Book Lovers? Because depending on what day, that might be my favorite Emily Henry. It's between that one and People We Meet on Vacation. Wait, is that it? Yeah, it's between those two. Okay, I read 13 more pages and made it to chapter 3 of Shield of Sparrows, and something shocking already happened. Uh-oh. Made it to 22% of The Favorites by Lane Fargo. I hope you enjoy that one. I finished that one, oh my gosh, at the beginning of the month, and I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 stars. Made it 35, chapter 35 or 35% of The Missing Half. I hope you're enjoying it. Read about 10% of my arc, and now I'm at 35%. Awesome. We love progress. Grandma Susan made it to 67% of her book. That's awesome. Devin finished her book. Made dinner and ate it. It was delicious. Ready to chill and read the rest for the rest of the night. Went back and watched the beginning of the sprints too. I'm looking forward to the 24-hour sprints. Thank you. Let's see. My mystery book, Dead Lies, is getting good. Halfway through it. That's the one that you found in the free little library, right? That's awesome. Yeah. How's your book, Devin? Let us know. Ended up using that sprint to clean up around the house. Love a good productivity sprint. Hi, just hopping on. I'm almost done with Beach Read. I'm liking it. My first Emily Henry. Yay. That was my first Emily Henry too as well. So that makes me happy that you are enjoying it. Yay. Yeah. Let's keep the party going. Sorry. Oh, hang on. I think I was overhyped for book lovers. It was the last Emily Henry for me to read, and I've been saving it because I thought it would be my fave. I had whiplash at the ending, going from a 4 to a 3 to a 4 stars. Yvette, we're just never going to agree. No worries though. Dead Lies, yes, the one from the Free Little Library. Yay! Let's keep the parties going. I'm telling you, I didn't sleep very good last night either. So, okay, let's do one more sprint. We'll do a 30-minute sprint this time. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to get the timer to work. Let's see. We'll go back here. Yvette, don't you come back here with all that nonsense. Abby is elite and must be protected at all times. I'm sorry. You cannot convince me otherwise. Oops. I want to go up and down. Okay, let's start and we'll come back in 30 minutes. All righty. That was the last sprint. Sorry, I got a little distracted on my phone. But how did everyone do? I made it to page 85. Can we start chapter 13? And I'm loving it because they're talking about like all the different like summer camp things that they want to do. And it's just like they're talking about like races and like crafts and like all the stuff that it's like a great. This reminds me of like what I wanted Happy Place to be, minus the whole like marriage secret type of thing. Like just going back to a place from your childhood or like your early adult years and just like having like the best summer and just, you know, because there's like friendships and relationships and things like that. And I'm just like in love with where this book's going. So, but we shall see. So far as like the romance vibe, we haven't really gotten there yet, but we're getting there. But we haven't made it there. So, yeah. Anyways, before we head off for the night, let me know your progress. Let's see. Yvette out here just causing chaos. She's an Emily girly. Okay, sure. I would never fight Yvette, but I will defend my Abby. I'm definitely the problem. Yes. You take that back, Yvette. You need to read Just for the Summer before making that statement. I agree, and you should read it this summer. Let's see. Jen made it to 46%. That's awesome. Jules made it another 6%. Getting sleepy. I hear ya. Gwen made it to page 89. What was my page number? 85. I was like, oh, did we land on the same page number? Made it to page 99 of Dead Lies. Cool. Who's the author? Let me know. I got 18 pages read this time and made it to chapter 5. Awesome. I'm sorry for the yawning. Lena made it to 26%. Can't wait for Friday. Me too. Thanks for sprints, of course. See you Friday, which, Wendy, I need to text you about something. So I'll do that after I get done. Read another 40 pages, made it to page 314 now. Awesome. Of course, I'm glad to be back on Monday night reading sprints. Would definitely be finishing tonight. Got 100 pages during these sprints. Awesome. I love that for you. The author of Dead Lies is Sybil Lewing. Nice. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Of course. All right. I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys all have a great night. Join me on Friday night / Saturday, 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. I'll see you guys there. Come keep me company. Whether you're able to donate or not, just like being here will be the best. So, yeah. Okay. I'll chat with y'all later. Bye.